Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Julie, and I wanted to share a little something with you all. I have been experiencing more lucid dreams and astral projection experiences these days, and otherwise known as out-of-body experiences. It has been a slow process over the last couple of years of studying and practicing meditation techniques. But so this was a couple years ago, but I just wanted to share one of my very first experiences that sort of kicked all of this off for me. I do share this on my website because I like to write, and so I write poetry and prose and musings, and so I wrote this out and I call it Good Vibrations. So just 2 days after my catapult dream in September of 2019, and the catapult dream is described on my website. So in that same month, just a couple days later, I had what I can only describe as a spiritual experience with the divine. I went to bed that night at the usual time, but I felt a little bit restless as the experiences of the previous couple weeks, the suicide of my friend, the paranormal goodbye episode with him, and then this profound dream, they were all still on my mind. And so I had been a little bit restless when I went to bed. And I had been studying and practicing meditation for a couple months by then. And I thought, well, I'll just try out some techniques each time I find myself awake again. So after that, I probably woke up about 3 more times. And then I did my usual practice at that time, which was gazing into the blackness behind my eyes as my eyes were closed. And that was to keep my mind focused and awake while allowing my body to sort of drift back into sleep. And I found it difficult for my mind to stay awake. I kept falling back to sleep, it can be very normal in the middle of the night. And then at some point, I began dreaming that I was standing at the end of my bed, looking at myself sleeping in bed. And I don't know that I've ever had that kind of a dream before. I have had dreams where I'm dreaming and I'm in my bedroom, but not sleeping. So anyway, then as I'm dreaming, an unusual thing happened. I suddenly became aware that I was dreaming. So in other words, I became lucid in a dream. So this is lucid dreaming, when you wake up in a dream. So, but instead of staying in that lucid dream, I instantly felt myself back in bed. And I was no longer dreaming, but I was sort of in that place between dreams. So again, I gazed into the blackness behind my closed eyes, keep my mind focused while I continued to keep my body still and, in that relaxed state. And behind my closed eyes, so with my non-physical eyes, I saw a tiny light appear in the blackness. It's sort of off in my peripheral vision. And I felt a little bit anxious, like something scary was going to happen. And I probably felt this way because it was sort of an unfamiliar new experience. And then suddenly I felt a powerful surge of vibrations throughout my entire body, all throughout. And I felt very lucid and aware of what was happening. And I also saw through my closed eyes this goldish light emanating from my body and extending upward a few feet. I also heard celestial sounds. It seemed celestial to me. It was beautiful. It was like the marimba or xylophone, playing some kind of melody, and then with this rushing wind through it, like mixed in with it. And I had never heard that I could remember such music before. And the sound was so pure. It was like I had headphones on, like surround sound. And but even that was not the most amazing part. It's that I felt my essence was full of this unconditional love. And I thought to myself, gee, if my husband woke up and saw me, and turned over and saw me, he'd see, I imagine, a smile on my face and tears running down my cheeks, because it was that kind of feeling, bringing up those kinds of feelings. So I think the experience lasted for maybe 15 seconds, I want to say, and then it kind of faded, but it was so exhilarating and so memorable. And since then, I have not had that kind of light emanating from me that I've seen, and I haven't heard that particular kind of music again, but I do continue to have what I now know is called the vibrational state. And really, this was just the beginning of many lucid dreams and out-of-body experiences to come. So I just wanted to share one of my first experiences with you of this nature, and maybe I will share more. Thanks for listening, and hope you're having a great day. And I will figure out how to close this out. Bye-bye.